Sayyidina Sheikh Uthman Danfodio mentions 5 different types of Riyah. He says the first is the showing off with your body, making yourself so skinny and so slim and wasting away so that other people will imagine that you are intense in your mujahadah, that you're intense of your acts of worship. He gives a similar sort of example when he says the second type of showing off is by dress and appearance, and he says this is by disheveled hair, by tattered garments, by bowing the head while walking, by leaving the mark of prostration on the face, to give the impression to people that you are simply overwhelmed in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He says this is another type of showing off. Then he says another one, the showing off by words, and he says that is to make dhikr apparent in other people's presence, to make loud dhikr, that your point in doing this dhikr out loud, that your point in giving nasiha isn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rather, it is to show off in front of people. One has to recognize the traps that are being laid for us here. That Riyah can find its way into any type of action. That you could go on Hajj and it's Riyah. That you could be in the mosque all day and all night and it's Riyah, unless you rectify your intention. The fourth type of Riyah, he says, is showing by action. It's like someone who prays and show off by standing for a long time, by doing ruku' and prostration for a long time, by keeping still and silent, by fighting in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by hajj, by sadaqah, by zakat. All of these things, they can all be done with a very poor intention. They can all be done with an intention that is all about people and nothing to do with Allah. Such an intention then ruins all of the act that you are doing. And the fifth, he says, is by showing off. The fifth type of Riyah is Riyah by associating with people. For example, a man will mention the sheikhs often that he has studied with in order to show that he has met many sheikhs and profited from them. He said, I will have met so-and-so, I will have met Fulan ibn Fulan, I will have met Sheikh al-Sheikh, I went about into these different countries and I served these sheikhs and those sheikhs and those sheikhs, and he would talk about all of the things that has happened to him in order to impress upon the people that actually he's a lofty person because he studied with these people, or that he knew these people, or he served these people. One has to be careful. One has to think, why are we saying what we say? Why are we doing what we're doing? What is the intention here? What is the real niyyah that is being placed here?